just recommended. From what I hear, it comes up at 9:30 p.m. every night, and it seems to me that there is an effort to paint to stereotype Nigeria and Zimbabwe and other foreign nationals on that TV show. If we look at the statistics from SAPS and on the crimes being committed in South Africa and being committed by who, the statistics tells a different story. But it worries me that most of y'all's source of information when you come on the panels is documentary, TV show, YouTube, TikTok. I wonder if you do research. I'm not talking about reading the media, neither. I'm talking about research and look at statistics to see what the real numbers are and what's going on within the country. And I recommend you start doing this, because if you just rely solely on the media, anybody can shoot a show and paint a picture that they want the population to believe. There is somebody out there trying to push a certain narrative. I can guarantee you on that. Because they don't want themselves being the people with the money, the people funding the politicians, the people funding the police, the people funding the port authority, the people funding immigration. I'm talking about the elites in your country that are also corrupt, non-governmental cartels, mafia, syndicates within your country that are part of this crime syndicates or the syndicates in your country that are not being even looked at, So that's where the problem lies. When the little guys are being, 1 second, Ben. When the little guys are being picked on and the big guys are left alone, the problem will continue. This is what I keep telling you guys. The problem will keep perpetuating itself over and over and over again. It will not stop. I'm not saying Nigerians don't sell powder, but the way y'all make it, it seems to me that y'all are just saying that before immigrants came into our country, there was no crime, there was no powder pushing, there was nothing going on in our country until this foreign nationals showed up. And that is not true. That is not true. You're not making it seem like...
Host, I would gently disagree with that, host.
Can you bring me statistics to prove to me that there was no crime being committed in South Africa by South Africans prior to foreign nationals coming, and also statistics that show the current crime in South Africa that is being committed in South Africa right now, and by whom is committing the most crimes? Can you bring me those statistics, brother? I don't. Hold on, Ben. Hold on, Ben. I don't want opinions. I don't want that I saw. I don't want that TV shows. I'm asking for quantifiable data that we can look at and say you are correct. Is that possible for you? Do you want him to respond, or do you want to respond, brother? Hold on, Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay. I think that one of the links that is easily how we can link these two. It's very simple. Look at the number of Nigerians who resided in this country from the year of 2008, and look at the murder rate that was taking place at that time, and look at the number right now, and compare the two, and tell me, is drugs not linked?
Can you bring that? Can you bring that statistic? What statistics? Right, what statistics are you talking about? Did you say on a live? Hold on. Did you say on a live?
Yes. So when it comes to unaliving, right now in South Africa we have the highest number, which is about 75 people being unalived each and every day. Right? Okay. Those are numbers that are closely linked to countries that have war and such things. Right?
That's high.
Now, the unalivings, those are people who are just unalived alone. That is how many a day, each day. Go back to somewhere around 2008, it was less than 40 people who were getting unalived a day. So, because of the influx of the powder, we never had powder in this country. People used to smoke. You know that in our country, the greens was the highest level of drugs that we knew. People would basically. What was the other highest level? It were people who smoke. People who were really, really on drugs for us was people who were sniffing glue. Benzene is what it was called. But nowadays, look at what we have. We have so many things. We have tick, we have rock, we have hunga, we have the powder, we have.
What's her name?
It's just an endless list because.
Is your name Ntisibe? Is that your name, Ntisibe?
Nchebe.
I apologize, Nchebe.
Yes,
Nchebe, are you aware that South Africa has become a hub for manufacturing powder? Are you aware about that?
And how many South Africans are actually doing that?
Well, let's just walk with me.
You see where you found that.
I didn't call anybody else. I didn't call anybody else.
I'm saying where you found that statistic.
Are you aware that South Africa has begun? I didn't say who's doing it and who's not doing it yet. I'm just going to make sure you are aware or unaware of what I just said.
South Africans do not own. We are poor, as you said. We are trying to fight people for occupying the small markets. Wait, I'm going to that point. I'm making a point. We are fighting people for the small markets. If we were manufacturing drugs at that level and to such an extent, we would not be fighting people for small markets in South Africa.
Do you know
using our country to manufacture drugs?
Okay, hold on. Let's stop there. Do you know the people involved in that?
We said to you, you are saying to us we are referring to just TV shows which paint narrative because of the media. I'm telling you myself, if I take you right now, I can take you right now at this point, take you right now to Point Road. You'll find Nigerians selling drugs there.
Okay, we're talking about salesmen.
I'm not telling you. You are telling me about statistics. I'm telling you about ones you can find on the ground.
Walk with me, brother. Walk with me.
Yes.
Work with me. We're talking about sales. Hold on, Ben. After this, you come in. We're talking about sales, and we're talking about manufacturing. Two different things.
As well as in manufacturing. Look at the cases.
My question. Let me rephrase my question one more time. Do you know the people involved in manufacturing powder in your country?
It would be foreign nationals. I'm not sure which ones.
Okay, I recommend you do your research. Okay,
there's a lot of mentions of the South Americans. The South Americans, most specifically, the Colombians, because I remember there's a case of the guy from Cape Town who apparently tried to steal drugs from them, and they ended up unaliving that guy. He was a colored guy from Cape Town. They found him somewhere in Free State. The shipment was coming directly from South America. They had to do a swap somewhere in the middle of the ocean. The guy tried to be smart with what he was doing, so they ended up unaliving him. That I do know. I do know what you are trying to allude to.
I'm not trying to allude to anything. I'm just looking at the statistics and the information available to make sure you have the right data to understand the source of the problem.
Yes.
I'm not trying to because when we know the problem, then we can maybe better address it. Maybe I'm not sure if you're conveying it to you guys. Maybe you're like gonna go ahead.
What we seem to be having an issue with is, you see, when people speak about statistics and when you read reports, and when you speak to someone who was there are certain key elements that the person who was there on the ground will tell you that the reports didn't include. There's a certain understanding and a certain a video and saying this is what happened, and you being there to see what happened. All of this, we tell you because we know what we see on the ground, and we
right. But South Africa is not just your city, your CBD, your province. South Africa is massive. So I understand what you're talking about. When you tell me what you see on ground, I get what you're saying. But we have to look at the big picture. Most of you all are not in Cape Town. You know what I'm saying? Because you say you saw the reports in Cape Town. There's a lot of things happening in South Africa. There's a lot of things happening in Durban. There's a lot of things happening in all these places. East London, Hillgrove. There's a lot of things happening in different places. So when you say we're on ground and we see all these things, you're not in everywhere. I get it, but you're not everywhere. So it's good to look at the data. I keep recommending that. Look at the data. I know you're on ground. I know what you see. I know what you hear. I know what the media says, the TV show says. I get all these things. But I recommend you guys to start looking at statistics because that will give you a clearer picture of what's happening in your country. I recommend it. After this, I'm going to bed.
If you could host, maybe you could shed some light on what it is that you found with the manufacturing side of things, because we are here to share and learn.
All right, I'll do that again. I'll do that here in a second. I'll do that here in a second. But let's hear from Ben. I don't want to hog up the mic.
Okay, host. You are hosting South Africans and foreigners, but you are not sharing them the topic, because you are on the side, because you are arguing South Africa. Whereas you are supposed to share the topic between South African and foreigners, so that we can hear the core of the topic. But now it's like
I don't understand. Say it again.
Are you siding with the foreigners or you are siding? Because
I'm not siding with anybody. I'm neutral. I'm the host. I am trying to put out information to make sure we have a clear picture.
You are not. You can say you are.
Listen, hold on, guys. If I decide to side with you guys, y'all are gonna be all cheering me in the comments. If I do that, but as soon as I become neutral, y'all are gonna be like I'm biased. And if a South African comes on here and decides not to side with you guys, you're gonna call him Makwere Kwere. Hold on, Ben.
Listen.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on. You're not gonna call him Makwere Kwere. You're gonna say he's Zimbabwean, that he's not South African. As soon as somebody disagrees with you guys, you'll cancel that person immediately. I've seen this over and over again. Whether that person is a South African disagreeing with you guys, or and somebody from somewhere else not agreeing with what you're saying. I'm neutral. I'm presenting the fact. I've not said that Nigerians don't sell powder. I've not said anything. I'm presenting the data to you guys to make sure the people listening are getting the full picture. You're talking about TV shows and all these other things. I'm trying to paint a clear picture of what's happening in South Africa. You all just want to focus on illegal immigrants. I refuse to do that because I've looked at the statistics in your problem. Illegal immigration is not the number one problem plaguing South Africa. There's a lot of issues in South Africa going on, from corruption to inequality to unemployment to cartels and to other things going on, to the public health care services. There's a lot going on in South Africa. But to say that illegal immigration is the number one thing going on in South Africa, that's a lie. There's violent crimes going on in South Africa, and they're all connected. All these things are connected. One thing leads to the other. If unemployment wasn't high, if inequality wasn't high, crime rates wouldn't be high. There's a lot of things going on. So for you all to come out here trying to make it seem like South Africa, and I'm checking the statistics you gave me earlier on. I'm going to come back on that. That South Africa was utopia prior to the influx of foreign nationals. That's also another lie. To tell me that powder wasn't an issue prior to foreign nationals coming to your country, that's another lie. So I'm trying to make sure we have the facts and we have the right picture. I'm not trying to
But you're not sharing. You're not sharing.
You are sharing a certain narrative.
I'm gonna start sharing. I'm gonna start sharing.
Which is what we mean when we say bias.
I'm gonna start sharing.
This is why I also say you're biased.
Hello, can I come in?
Go ahead, Ben.
Hello, can I come in?
1 second, brother. Go ahead, Ben.
Let me finish.
Can I come in?
1 second,
Let me
right?
finish.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
It's like this. Look, this guy is giving example of saying they on live TV. This guy, they are sharing the Nigerians selling the power.
It's not a live TV. It's a reality TV. Reality TV, recorded, edited, and then streamed on TV. Go ahead.
But you bring the voice note. You bring the voice note that is recorded by Zimbabwean to say no.
It's a South African. You see what I'm saying? That was a South African.
It's not. And it's a voice note. It's not the evidence that you see.
I just go ahead, finish up. I don't want to interrupt you. Just go ahead, speak.
And look at when I give you example of xenophobia, you say Ghana is not xenophobic when they chase Nigerians because
did they unalive people? Did they unalive people in South Africa? In Ghana?
Xenophobic.
Were they unalive people in Ghana?
No one has unalived in South Africa as well.
What?
Exactly. So
are you gonna stand down here and say that people weren't getting unalived in South Africa? You want me to invite people that live in South Africa right now that are not from South Africa that leave?
Show us an example of someone.
All right, let me bring people that live in South Africa.
Let me finish with the question.
Go ahead.
Let me finish with the question.
Go ahead.
You want to say xenophobic is only if you are unalive.
That's not what I'm saying. You're denying fact. You're denying fact. hold on. Ross,
No,
are you
you
South
say
Africa?
xenophobic is only,
Ross, are you in South Africa?
when you
No, I'm a
Ross, are you in South
Ghanaian. I'm a
Africa?
Ghanaian.
Are you
I'm
in
a
South
Ghanaian.
Africa? Are you in South Africa?
I'm a Ghanaian.
I hear you, brother. Charlie, I didn't hear what's in the yarn. You did South Africa.
No, I'm not in South Africa, but
Okay,
a
give
brother
me a
of
second.
mine
I'm almost
just
done
left
with
South
Ben.
Africa.
I'm almost done with Ben. I'm gonna get with you. Just give me a second. Bear with me.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ben.
yeah, because you didn't answer me when I said xenophobic refers when only if you are alive somebody.
That's not what I say, but I just give you examples that unaliving has been going on and you denied it. That's what I'm saying.
But we say in Ghana they do the same. They chase Nigerians.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let's hear from the Ghanaian and let's hear what he has to say about that. Go ahead, Darren.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, my brother. When we talk of xenophobic and you want to talk about Ghana, it was because an Igbo man wanted to proclaim to be a king. That was when Ghanaians demonstrated to the government that particular guy who wanted to be pronounced as a king to be sacked. Ghanaians didn't say all Ghanaians, all Nigerians. No Ghanaian beat up a Nigerian in Ghana. Neither.
So it's not xenophobic.
That is not xenophobic. It is because it is a wrong act. There's a difference between a xenophobic like the way we are seeing on social media, where blacks, Ethiopians, other Africans are being killed. It's on social media. It is live on social media. Ghanaians never killed any Nigerian.
Show us that the person was unalived.
Can you stop interrupting, please? Can you stop interrupting?
When you were talking, I kept quiet. You understand? Respect people's views. You see, what the guy did in Ghana wanted to proclaim as an Igbo king. You know, that made people angry. But Ghanaians never went and then started attacking Nigerians to kill them. Anyway, let me tell you something. There are over 3,000 South Africans, right, in Ghana doing business. You see, we are brothers and sisters from the same continent. I'm in America here, in America. Even in America here, so far as rivers, the ocean, the lakes, they can cross. Animals migrate. It is time we respect each other. What you people are doing in South Africa is a disgrace. Do not defend that. I've been quiet on the podcast for over an hour now. I'm listening to most of you South Africans, and then you people are there talking about unemployment and then drugs by Nigerians and whatever. Drugs, bad people are everywhere. When you come to Ghana, we have other African nationalities. We have Chinese, we have Australians. They are doing bad things. What Ghanaians do is when they are caught, a brother from South Africa just said, oh, there's a place in South Africa where he can go there right now and then Nigerians are selling drugs. Why don't you report to the police for the police to come for them? Why don't you do that? But rather you want to go on the street and then attack, what's the name? Innocent foreigners. And then you want to say, okay, because the foreigners are there, they are criminals. Who told you that? You people need to respect rules and regulations. You understand me? So do not be comparing what is happening in South Africa now to what maybe Ghanaians did to Nigerians. You understand? Look, it is time we love each other, do business. If people are doing bad things in your country, report to the police, report to the authorities that must act. Do not take the laws into your own hands. if we Ghanaians, I'm in America now, right? If we also want to attack, what's the name? South Africans in our country, how do we develop as a people? The black race, we have been disrespected, we have been disliked all over the world. Why don't we come together and then be one, help each other? And then you people are there talking about foreigners. Who is a foreigner? Me, when I see another African in Ghana, I don't see that person as a foreigner. So far as we share the same color, we are one people. Look at Russia and then Ukraine war. A lot of Ukrainians have run. They are in America here. They are treated well. They've been given asylum. You don't see Ukrainian refugee camps in America here. Same way you don't see Ukrainians refugees in any of the European countries, UK, France, whatever, those countries, Italy, Spain, and all, they've received them because what is the same color. Why finding this? What is that? That Ghanaians are what? Do you have an evidence to that? It is time we respect ourselves, love ourselves. South Africa can Zambia, any other of the countries in Africa can never develop. We need to come together as a people and then help each other than this kind of division that then I can travel to any part of the country in my country. No white man can stop me. In South Africa, there are places where blacks cannot go there. We are thinking of doing I am a supporter of EFF. You understand? So that we can come together. So why then are we now dividing ourselves? So please, you people should stop that. And then let's come together and stop that kind of foreigners are this. Do you know how many foreigners are in Ghana? Almost all the African countries have their citizens in Ghana, but we don't treat them like that. It is just that we have some bad Nigerians who do certain things that makes us angry. But we still have, we love Nigerians. It's the bad ones that we want them to go out, especially the Igbo tribe. They are always causing trouble wherever they go. The Igbo tribe. But when you go to Ghana, there are places like Circle. Me, anytime I go to Ghana and then I have a problem with my phone, I go to Circle. Circle. When you go there, there are a lot of Nigerians over there. They sell phone accessories. They repair phones. That is why I go. Even though Ghanaians complain that, okay, they are taking their business, or nobody is sacking them. We have a place like Abosokai where car parts are being sold. Especially this Mercedes, the Benz, and all. They sell them. I go there for them to fix my Benz for me. Because that is what they are good at. Ghanaians will complain that, okay, nobody's beating Nigerians because they are selling over there with them. When you go, you meet Ghanaian stores and then Nigerian stores, Burkina Faso, other African countries. They are all selling. It's the bad Nigerians in Ghana that cause the problem. And then we get angry. But nobody kills a Nigerian. You understand? So please, South Africans.
All right.
Let's stop this.
Let's go to
Thank
Roots, and then after Roots. Thank you, brother. After Roots, we're gonna go to chat.
Okay, but I saw the guy is controlling our time like we cannot even speak much. Then they'll control everything. Host today, I'm not happy, and I'll leave it that way. So anyway, if they don't unalive anybody, you are not going to host here. We are not going to talk about it. If nobody unalive in South Africa, like I don't like the way the ignorant they have. They're just saying like now they are telling that my brother from Ghana, they are telling him to bring proof. Which proof going to bring. We are seeing that they are like my brothers. We saw the video. Now when you tell them, I tell last time also, when you tell them these things happen, they will tell you that's criminal issue. So it's good. Thank you for host. You show them that documentary. They are doing drama with Nigerians, or some of them like they are doing powder. Nobody said Nigerian they don't sell powder. Nobody said South African they don't sell powder. You cannot just point Nigeria 24 hours. That's very bad things, by the way. It's okay. But they are saying now nobody unalive in that country. Imagine this guy is running up and down to unalive people. They are showing it. They are not even scared to do it. But these people they come here. They always deny. They want news. Which news? If you are a foreigner, you call police. Police not come to help you in South Africa. That is South Africa you are living, bro. You don't say nobody is alive in that country. Of course it's happened. That's why we are here. If you don't alive people, you are just protesting foreigners to go and then closing the shop. We are not coming here because about the shop, they will discuss with you in the law there. But you are unaliving people. You are threatening people. That's why there's a problem is here we are talking about. So stop ignoring people blood. That is not okay at all, okay? If you have a problem with the foreigner, finish it the way I said, like you guys saying, don't tell us the news. Why you come here? If we don't tell you what happened and then what you have to do, you don't have to come here explain it yourself. And do it. Keep quiet and do it. This is 2026. You guys doing it for 20 years, whatever you are doing it. 2026, there is TikTok. There is people already understand what happened in South Africa. So we are not going to be quiet. We will make sure all over the world to know about South Africa. How embarrassing you are. We will say that. So why I was nice. I was talking nice. But these people, they are just like lying somebody blood. They just unalive the guy in front of the camera. They just take him out of the shop. Nothing happened. Unalive him and go. They walk like that. If you ask him, the guy will say that is criminal issue. The guy he don't look like even criminal guy. He's a shop owner. They are just unalive him like that. So now they want to deny. Stop denying people unaliving in that country. Stop. If you have a problem, finish your problem. Don't unalive people. Thank you.
I appreciate. All right, let's hear from Ben. Do you want to respond?
Can I just give it to Ja at the top?
Oh yeah, sure. About Ja, go ahead. I apologize.
Thank
Ja.
you, Siyabonga Buti. Thank you. Ben, it is true. I've been with them for a while, for almost 25 years. I came
Where from, Ja?
I'm from Somalia.
Okay.
But I came in that country in 95, 97. I was 5 years old. So I grew up with them. I eat with them. We cannot say, first of all, they're all bad. Not at all. As you know, and you always...
I agree.
Yes, and I know that because you always say that. You always be 50-50. But you like to be honest. So from 95, when they say there's no unalive people, that's false. Okay? People from location, us as people from location that we've been have a business there. Yes, we go there, they welcome us up. We go to the chief before we open our business. Some of us would respect that. We go to a chief, we could speak with them. And the owner of the place, they allowed us. But daily basis, my brother, there's no news that says they come there and they report it. They're talking about foreigners, Ethiopians or Somalians, they unalive them. You'll never hear them. But I promise you, it's daily basis. We bury our people daily basis. Do you understand? I'll call somebody right now, take my number, call them if I'm lying. Bias Bulala every day means that they've been alive as every day. Do you understand? And the police comes our time. They don't write reports. Not at all. Okay? Tembisa. Do you know how many arrive Tembisa? They know where the Tembisa is. Place called Insta Cape Umtata. Place called Umtata, where the location is in Kwekwe, which I have a business there. My brother, they've been shot him there. Okay, place called Nelspruit comes to Johannesburg, takes drivers. They're acting like they're in the work. 3 of them, they're inside. One is getting in, immigrant, Bayangwaza. You know what? They know what I'm talking about, the Bayangwaza, with a knife. You know, take the something, and they don't leave him. No. They stab him. That's how it happened every daily basis, my brother. We're not lying. They know if they want to say that I'm lying, as usual. They always say that. But true speaking, sometimes we gotta accept that, hey, you're right, but not all of us. But we cannot say immigrants. And second thing is, you're right, migration problem. Foreigners, they go there 5 o'clock on the line, Victoria West, where there's a home affairs there. 5 o'clock, sometimes 3 o'clock, on the line, like 5 blocks, just to stay on the line. If you don't come in there with the money, you don't get in it. Do you understand? Third, my brothers, let's don't come bluff around here. What I like about this guy with this platform, I swear to God, and people talk about that a lot, my brother, in your platform. You're honest. So I'm a Jimbos. Let's be honest, man. Come on. Some of you, you're good. Some of you, you're not. Be honest speaking. Sometimes don't put sugar and salt. They don't go together. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. All right, before we go to our sister, okay, baby. One second, Ben. One second.
Okay.
Guys,
let me tell you.
One second, Ben. Guys, make sure you're following the accounts. If you're not following, we go live every single day. Every single day we go live. Right now, the focus is on South Africa because it's affecting a lot of foreign nationals that are Africans. So that's what the focus is right now. Our African brothers and sisters that live in Africa, and we actually support them leaving, especially the ones that are illegal in South Africa should leave. And if you can, you're legal and you can, please leave as well. We recommend you leave until they sort themselves out. They have a lot of issues to fix, and then things will get better. So everybody should leave till they resolve that issue. That's my recommendation. So make sure you're following if you're not following, and please get your Daily Heart Me if you haven't done so already. It helps with the algorithm. Please get your Daily Heart Me. That's that orange heart on the very top. Please get your Daily Heart Me, everybody. And if you can, there's an arrow down here. Crucifix, please get your Daily Heart Me if you haven't done so already. Thank you for the roses. Click on this arrow down here. In there, you will see a yellow button that says repost. In there, you see a yellow button that says repost. Click on that button just once, one time and one time only. All it will do is push the live out to the For You page. It will push the live out for the For You page. This is a safe space for people of African descent, for all of us to discuss. In other panels, I see people arguing. I don't want us to argue here. I want us to bring our facts, bring our data, bring our statistics, bring our points, and let's discuss it. So guys, make sure you're supporting, and let's keep going, guys. Start the screen. We're barely at 8.4K. Let's try to get to 20K. Appreciate you. And please, everybody, more people, repost the live. Get your Daily Heart Me. And if you can, also send some popular votes. To push the live out. All these are forms of engagement. Thank you. Go ahead. Okay, baby.
Yeah. Host.
Ben, one second. I'm gonna get back with you. Guys, if you want to say something, write it down so you don't forget. I'm gonna get back to you, Ben. Go ahead, sis.
Good morning, everyone.
Host. Let me in short. Let me go in short.
Brother.
Host, listen to me.
You're not the only one on the panel, brother. Let me run the show. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm from Nigeria. Live in Sweden. Yeah, thank you, my brother.
want to tell people to leave your country.